Hi, my name's Ian Tronto. This is my quick introduction of myself for our master's course over the summer. Um, Currently, I have four classes left until I complete my master's degree at the University of Laverne. I'll start by talking about my education real quick. So I started my college career over at Cal State Bakersfield. I had a college soccer scholarship to play there. So I ended up being at Cal State Bakersfield for 2 years, and I actually was a criminal justice major before I moved to Cal Poly Pomona. Like I said, after 2 years, I ended up transferring to Cal Poly Pomona. I continued playing at Cal Poly for soccer, and then my focus kind of shifted into teaching, which I just actually randomly had a class with a couple other students getting their teaching degrees. So it really sparked my interest, and that's how I got into it. And I ended up getting my bachelor's degree in kinesiology pedagogy with the adapted add-ons. So to do APE or anything having to do with special education services regarding PE. When I went to the University of Laverne, I actually switched my educational um, mind a little bit going into just the regular classroom. So I ended up getting my teaching credential in the mild moderate education specialist emphasis. So currently, I've been credentialed for 6 months. So I finished the credential program at University of Laverne in December of 2020. So I'm going to go through a couple things just about me real quick. Things that are meaningful, and also my teaching experience. One thing I've been doing for the last 10 years, so since I was 18 years old, so I guess 11 years now, I have been coaching soccer on the side as my job for as getting me through college, and just something extracurricular for makes a little extra money, but also just a real passion of mine, staying in the game and continue working with young individuals on trying to reach their goals of getting to college and getting scholarship opportunities, just to continue developing students also outside the classroom. So coaching, I first began actually as an assistant at Cal Poly Pomona, um, where I played. So that was a volunteer position. And then I ended up getting the head assistant job over at Santa Monica Community College, and I did that for a year. And then how I got into the University of Laverne is I was actually offered the graduate assistant position from, he's still the head coach there, Trevor Person. So that's what started my teaching credential. um, I'm not doing college anymore just because as I've gotten into the classroom, things have gotten busy, and I want to be able to focus on my students at the high school level. I've also been a director of coaching at certain clubs, Freedom FC. I've worked at Empire, which is out of Eastvale, and I'm currently coaching club out in Riverside for Albion. Um, I'm also, although I teach at Chino Hills, which I'll get into in a little bit, I am the coach at Chino Hills High School. I've been coaching there for the last 7 years. So, getting into my teaching, um, in 2019, I got my first kind of full position. It was my own classroom. It was my own students. I didn't have a full caseload. I had assistants with my caseload since I do special ed and I wasn't fully credentialed yet. But that was really the first real step in my teaching career, was getting that intern position at Arlington High School in Riverside. I unfortunately, the position got cut due to COVID. So in March, I my position was no longer there. Well, actually in May, but March we went away, and that's when they decided to cut the position for that online year the next year, which was a biology special education class. So now I'm actually just got a job, and it's my first fully credentialed job at Chino Hills High School, where I actually taught mild moderate English. But next year they are moving me back into the science room, so I will be having my own biology course and my own chemistry course. And just another few things about me, some fun facts. I don't know why my dog ended up being sideways like this. It was not like that in the edit, but we get the point. I'm married to my high school sweetheart. We both actually went to Arlington High School, which was the first school I did teach at. We've been married for a year and a half now and been together for 13 years. I have a Belgian Malinois named Stella. We've had her for 7 years. We rescued her actually when she was only 6 weeks old. So this is my best friend, my little baby. She usually is right there along my side unless I actually cannot bring her somewhere. My hobby, since I don't play soccer really anymore from certain leagues here and there, is actually to fish. I love to go fishing. It's something that helps me relieve stress. It helps me just relax my mind, and just get outside and not be stuffed up inside all day. And then just a random fun fact about me: I've had some crazy injuries in my life. I've been hit in the head with a golf ball. I had to have 8 stitches. Um, this might be TBI for some people, but I've cut a quarter of my fingertip off trying to cut a lime, and then I've also torn my retina playing soccer at Cal Poly Pomona. So I've lost a lot of vision in my right eye, but I'm still healthy. I'm still running. I'm still constantly moving. I like to do a lot. Like to be a busybody and really, really just stay involved and stay active. But yeah, that's me. I look forward to working with everybody this year. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch my video, and I'm sure I will be talking to you all soon. Thank you.